What are the biggest things you guys learned from the two games against them?
Pretty much like what I just said. The quarterback is good at extending plays. There's a play after the play with him. He's good at using his legs and getting out of the pocket and extending. So trying to keep him in the pocket. And again, they want to run the ball, so stopping the run.
And that game in Chicago, for most of the game, I mean, you guys were dominant, right?
I would say so. Yeah. We just got to finish.
Mm-hmm.
You've personally had a fair amount of playoff experiences. How does the game change in the postseason, and if so, how does that experience help you personally?
I would say it's a little ramped up, but nothing really changes at the end of the day. You got to just stick to the game plan and stick to your training.
Does your personal experience help you? Is that going to be an advantage for guys like you who've been in this?
It's a big game, but it is just another game to get to where we want to go.
The run defense in particular, I know against Baltimore, for example, really had problems. Do you expect the Bears to have a run-heavy game plan?
I would say so. That's what they've been doing the past couple weeks. They've been running the ball a lot, and again, it starts there. They want to do things off the run action, and that sets up the play action game. So it starts with stopping the run.
Isaiah, back to the experience thing. Like, how meaningful is it when you know what it's like to be on this stage against an opponent that there's no playoff experience there in Chicago?
Yeah, I mean, it's very meaningful. It's going to be a big-time atmosphere. And again, it's a North rival. We're very familiar with those guys, and I'm expecting it to be, one of those kind of games where it's going to be a lot of pads popping.
How does playoff experience help you?
If you have experienced anything, I think that helps. But again, it's just executing the game plan, having a great week of practice, and sticking to your training.
How important is like an etch-a-sketch mentality? Just clean slate for you, and then move on, and now it's 0-0.
Yeah, that's exactly it. 0-0. Everyone has the same record, and everyone wants to get to, that big game at the end. So it's just being disciplined. Again, just having a great week of practice and going in there with the right mindset to win the game.
You said it's a big game, but it's another game. How do you maintain that mindset throughout the week and not think again, it's the playoffs and just everything that comes with it?
Yeah, again, it's just important to do all the extra work that you do throughout the entire season. It all comes down to this one game, and at the end of the day, it's just important to just keep going.
Rich
Thank you.
Rich was talking about last week how you guys have done a good job on teams of just avoiding the big mistakes that popped up earlier in the season. There have been a couple of those in past couple playoff games. How confident are you that you guys can avoid those this time around?
Yeah, it's just all in the details. Starts in practice, having a great week of practice, doing extra meetings, meeting extra after, just leaving no stone unturned, you know what I mean, going into that game. So it just starts with practice, because when you have a great week of practice, you have that confidence going into the game.
You feel good in the direction all four phases are headed in going into the playoffs?
Definitely, yeah. I got confidence in everyone on that field.
Did offenses change the way they came at you guys after Micah went out? I mean, it seemed like they were trying to have a quarterback get the ball out of their hands quicker, maybe run more. Do you sense that that's changed in the last month?
I would say not really. Again, we got a lot of great players on that defensive line, and a lot of good people, a lot of great people stepped up and filled those roles. So, the task is at hand, and we're expecting that quarterback to be running for his life on Saturday.